Tanuki Teakettle. For poor, unlucky Jimmu, the deal was too good to be true. He spent most of his day repairing customers' holy pots and pans, earning a mere 3 cents from it. A priest from the temple approached him with a promising deal. However, Jimmu was suspicious of the situation. "Does it need fixing?" Jimmu asked if it had any problems. In a suspicious manner, the priest asserted that it was perfectly fine and walked away. Jimmu had accepted this deal in order to make a profit, however. He was still feeling strange. After finishing his work, Jimmu returned home, placed the teapot on the stove, and lay on his bed to rest. Jimmu, who had drifted to sleep, was then jolted awake by a loud clatter. Observing that the teapot had fallen to the floor, Jimmu saw the teapot's handle come to life and transform into a tail. Thinking he was dreaming, Jimmu rubbed his eyes. But this was not a dream. Jimmu now had a tanuki dog instead of a teapot. The tanuki's eyes were sparkling. The tanuki whispered to me in a soft voice. "Thank you for not tossing it onto the fire," he remarked. The priest had trapped this naughty dog in his temple in a box and sold it to Jimmu. Jimmu inspected Tanuki and remarked, "You're the finest teapot I've ever laid eyes on." Jimmu responded, "If you're going to reside with me, you will need to get accustomed to this situation," to Tanuki, who had mentioned Jimmu's poverty. The teapot retorted to Jimmu that it could not be a no, and that if you refrain from using me as a teapot, I can make you wealthy. Jimmu consented. Jimmu utilized his hard-earned alms to construct a theater out of his home, as Tanuki had suggested. Tanuki instructed him to be concerned and to invite the people there. Jimmu arranged a show and invited the community members to this event. When the performance commenced, there was just one teapot on stage. Jimmu believed he would be humiliated, but the crowd remained transfixed as they saw the teapot morph into a tanuki. Tanuki performed a dance and a unique show for them. Seeing this, the people started to come to Jimmu in droves to see Tanuki. Jimmu and Tanuki, who became rich in a short time, now show rich people as well. They did, so they would no longer be short of money. Years passed. Tanuki's hair turned white and he was tired. Tanuki said that he had to break up with Jimmu now. Jimmu rebelled, crying because he loved him so much. Tanuki said, "Don't worry, I'm not dying. I'm going to be a teapot again." When Jimmu asked how he was going to repay his debt to him, Tanuki smiled and said that he had to take it to the temple himself and display it as a sacred artifact. Tanuki sat back, closed his eyes, and again, it never moved. Jimmu gained fame by gifting the teapot to the temple, and no one made tea using Tanuki again. Many people came from far and wide to see the Tanuki from the river and worshipped it.